Hey everybody out there on the internet, so welcome again to another edition of Direct to Riff. Today I am looking at a particular film called Movers and Shakers from 1991. And your guess is as good as mine. For all I know, this could be about people who like salt and pepper shakers. This could be about moving companies. I don't know. Frankly, I don't care. So let's see what this VHS tape is all about right now. Throughout the entire United States, parts of Texas and Florida are only... Okay, that's true. Earthquakes can happen almost anywhere, anytime. Funny little story, while all of this crap is... Oh, this is State Farm. I can't imagine. The Central United States Earthquake Consortium, I'm sure. Anywho, I was living in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania, and I remember it was my first gig as a professor. I got an adjunct job, and I was working at the apartment that I was renting at the time, and I love the CG already. What on earth is this? What is this, living color? But anyway, I felt this shaking, and I was like, well, that's kind of weird. Like, but I didn't put anything to it. But then it came out like a couple hours later that like a 3.0 earthquake hit.
I don't understand why.
The Eastern
You don't
Seaboard,
even play
and I felt
tennis. If I'm going to spend $100 for a pair of tennis shoes, I not only expect you to play the game, I expect you to play at Wimbledon.
Mother, you don't play tennis in these.
What do you do in them?
Well, you just wear them. No!
Uh-uh.
Oh my God, this is like
It's not fair!
a long
That's not
format
fair.
version
Every
of you
girl's
can't
wearing
do
these new
that on
shoes,
television.
And Mom won't let me get a new pair.
Well, I'll tell you what. I got an idea.
What?
I'm gonna get drunk and you're gonna get
They're not
lost.
sneakers, Dad.
Okay, whatever it is you call them, you got them.
Thanks, Dad. I knew you'd understand.
Get away from me, I don't know you.
Help wanted? Like working some pizza joint? Or one of those photo booths at the mall where all my friends get? Ew, I don't think so.
He kind of looks familiar. And I
That's
can't
it.
place it.
I am finished. Lost up in the 4th grade. Look at me, a total failure.
Yeah, pretty much Bon Jovi with all that denim.
First, I lost my lunch. Then I get tripped in gym. Then a bug flew up my nose. But then I found my lunch. And then I found the bug. Then I really lost my lunch. And now everybody avoids me.
I guess you're talking with a retainer on, kid, because I can barely understand you.
This is Baumgartner's class on how natural disasters would affect a normal family. I got earthquakes.
Why? Is that going around?
Oh, God.
Honey,
Who the
that shouldn't be
fuck
so
wrote
hard. I'm sure your
this?
father would be
One
happy
of
to
the
help you.
insurance adjusters?
No more projects for me. Besides, why don't they teach kids important things in life, like frying bologna or refilling the ice trays?
You don't get
I
it.
kind of agree
Just
with
don't
that.
Get it. This
I
is supposed
never
to be
had
how
a
earthquake
class
would affect a
on
normal
learning how to
We don't
fill out
have a
a
normal
checkbook.
family.
I decided to sell my hair to pay for the shoes.
I see what you mean.
That's nice, dear.
No
We've
shit,
all
he
been
has
those
to be
nice
legitimate.
shoes. No one will notice.
I don't know who he is,
Where are you going?
but I recognize that he is a
Be back
legitimate
for dinner.
actor of some sort.
To cook.
Your father's?
Your mom's.
All right.
Now, Marty, go on. Get started on that project.
God, I remember
I'm
when
sure Father can
furniture
help you put together a
looked
fine
like
report
this.
by Monday.
No.
Me
I'm
and Dad,
I actually know a couple of people who still have it.
if anybody needs me, I'll be outside playing in rush hour traffic.
Okay.
That's actually kind of good.
Larry.
Ned,
Oh, I love it when the postman just walks in,
guys, I need a small favor.
or is a captain of a ship.
Larry needs a favor from us.
Will wonders never cease?
Here's the deal. My nephew from San Bernardino is visiting this weekend.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, great kid. Only problem is the airline just called. I've got to fly the red-eye to New York tonight.
New York? That is a
Lucky
problem.
son of a bitch. Wish I had to
I need
go.
someone to look after Derek until tomorrow.
Derek?
My nephew.
No.
Great. Thanks.
Wait,
No.
Larry.
Larry, no. See,
Listening?
I got the mother-in-law coming
Oh
over. I've got a
god.
whole house.
It's hijinks, and this is gonna be weird.
Must be Derek.
See you tomorrow. Be good, you hear?
Hi, Larry.
Just dump them off. Who gives a shit? Oh my god. As if this
Together so
wasn't
much we didn't know which one it was ours.
1991 enough. In comes Debbie Gibson.
Girls, want to say hello to Derek?
Hi. Hi there.
Nice shoes. You played
Oh yes. The 1990s, back when you would tuck in a shirt but not have a belt. Look completely stupid. Oh my god, that looks like a house I know.
Another conquest in the culinary arts department.
Thank you. Volunteers for KP?
Oh, we call that foreshortening is there for a very
Filled the
specific
ice cream.
reason.
No.
It's to hide the microphone
Derek.
equipment.
Derek's from California.
We know, dear.
They have earthquakes all the time there. He knows all about what to do. And he has a normal family.
Yeah.
What's all this about
Judging by this family,
Marty's got a
Jesus
report to do on
Christ.
earthquakes, and your
And
father's offered to
the
help.
Manson family would be normal.
You got Dad involved? Last time Dad helped Marty with the school project, the house almost burned down.
I kind of like that idea.
Volcanoes aren't realistic unless they spurt fire, right? Besides, you guys relax.
Boy.
It's not like we're in any real danger of an earthquake around here.
Well, that's not really true.
Are you gonna do a spit take now?
Place that has earthquakes.
Continuity,
Actually, you could
huh?
have one
Not
here,
even at
too.
the door anymore.
He's right. Scientists say that there's going to be this really major earthquake east of the Rockies in our lifetimes. And for that matter, almost the whole country's at risk.
Wow.
Except
So we're all gonna die.
How do you know these
What
things?
brand spanking news?
Oh, well, Marshall Flenkman was my partner for the geology project last semester.
And he is kind of cute
The
for a
guy with the
nerd.
briefcase and the pocket protector? Damn geek! Ew!
Yeah, well, I got an A.
And I got
Anyways,
some
there's gonna be a
ass.
quake, and no one knows exactly where.
Or when.
Somewhere there's a crack in the Earth's crust,
Maybe a fault not far from here.
or there'll be a buildup of energy.
A disturbance below.
Fault will weaken.
Well,
Can't
I already
say
see a
shame.
disturbance. It's that woman.
Man,
That mother is like, ah. Sitcom moment.
Derek, you know a lot about earthquakes. How about you tell me how they handle quakes in California? And with this book I got from the library, and you,
A book?
I got it made.
Fool, I lived it. Like, this honestly can't be.
you need the drill.
The whole thing is gonna be a fucking sitcom
Where's
like
the
this?
drill?
On the shelf, next to the water heater.
Okay.
Oh, there it is, right there.
Okay, you figured out what a water heater is. Good.
Oh, sure. You could put your eye out with that thing. Let me see that.
Oh, sure, Dad, but how did you...
Home earthquake hazard hut. Wow.
Ah, someone's trying to be a smarty smart pants and make Dad look like a dummy
I
dumbass.
can do this.
What?
No,
It's got fancy words in it, and I'm trying to prove that I'm intelligent. Or at least smarter than Tony Danza.
Curl strips, flex lines. Shh. Boys, we got work to do.
Oh my god.
All right. Well,
That's
now
right.
Some plumber's tape.
Dad's got it all figured out. I drilled a hole, now time for a beer.
Not just any tape, my boy. Plumber's tape. Great stuff. It's an old popular mechanics trick. Case of an earthquake, this thing won't shake loose.
Who cares?
Who cares? Who cares?
He
This
looks
thing
like,
shakes loose. We gotta
I know
get
this isn't the guy,
Next thing you know,
but he looks
bam!
like Pat the NES Punk now, or this was his dad.
All right, that should do the trick. Okay, Marty, what do you do if you smell gas?
Get out of the house.
Right, but
Blame the
it's also
dog.
important to turn the gas off because there could be a leak.
And it's important to call the gas company and wait for them to turn it back on. It's a good idea to know how to turn off the electricity and water, too.
I hope you didn't pay a lot of money for that shirt just to have that tiny little logo in the center of your chest.
Yep, just as I thought.
What's wrong?
Well,
The
house
set
isn't
lights
connected
above
firmly
us are
enough to the
about to fall on our skulls.
Serious?
You
Last
betcha,
time I saw
brother.
something like this
Gotta do
was
some
Donut
reinforcing
Repair
up there.
Club.
Sink some
a
bolts
fucking
into the
tragedy.
concrete. You know, that prevents it from shifting. Well, come on, guys. We got a lot of work to do.
God, I hated that fashion. I'm so glad that's not a
Mom?
thing anymore to tuck in your
Do you think I
shirt.
could look like this?
Oh, except for one small detail.
What?
His dick.
Heredity.
All right, men, spread out.
Oh, God.
Honey.
Not to worry, dear. Everything's under control. Just a little quake-proofing going on to make this house safe.
I don't know which is more dangerous, an earthquake or turning you loose.
Laugh it
That's
up, dear.
called a joke,
You're
is
in a
it?
very
Ha!
precarious position.
I used to know those.
Hanging plant. In an earthquake, boom.
Is Dad all right?
I'm all right.
No. As you can see, I have not survived very well since
Why?
coming back from
Streaming.
Nam.
Behind you, the entertainment center, not fastened to the wall. In an earthquake, bam!
Okay.
That picture,
You're not
same thing.
I can't remember the chef's
Get that
name
thing
now.
fast.
That was a bad joke. You
Same
should
goes
shut
to
up
the
now,
mirror in your
Sam.
room. I'll pick up some special quake grip Velcro. That ought to do the trick.
Maybe we better move someplace safer.
Like your house.
Her house probably has the same problems. We learned that in earthquakes, most people get hurt by things
Buddy,
falling
you
on
need
them.
to do better to
Cabinets
read the
off
cue
walls.
card
How
and
about
not
loose
look as
walls
disinterested as you are. Almost like me,
Well,
as I'm as disinterested watching this shit.
I can see that, dear.
To the hardware store to get the things needed to help this family survive an earthquake.
You promised me no more tools.
Fine, no more
You
tools.
can't
What
help
we need are
that. I
batteries.
mean, look at what you married. A total
Long life
tool.
Alkaline batteries.
I used to be famous. My
Marty,
line read is bad,
I
and
know
I'm
your
trying
father
really
can
hard right now to
sometimes
make
be
back
psychotic,
up
Embarrassing?
everything.
Weird?
Zealous. But you know he means well.
You know, if there was an open flame in this room, the whole house would go up. Between what's hanging off the plant stuff, the furniture,
That's easy, man. I
and
like
Lord
that.
only knows whatever's in
All
their
you gotta do is
hair.
duck and cover.
Yeah,
Duck
this
and
is just a
Right, duck and
just a
cover. Just
ticking
duck under
time
your desk or
bomb
something,
of a
broken glass or
fucking,
plaster, whatever
you
falls
know,
on your head.
fireball
I'd run
bonfire.
outside.
Nah, they say stay inside. It's a whole lot safer.
I thought you were supposed to get under a doorway.
The important thing to do is to get under a strong piece of furniture, so things don't fall on your head, right?
Right.
I mean, it's evident that's happened a couple of times with this
Been in an
family.
earthquake?
Yeah, once at school. Here's a 5.5 and books and things were falling off the shelves. Everybody knew what to do, so nobody got hurt.
I
The
mean,
kids were pretty shook up.
Wow.
I ended up
hope they
getting
get
a C on the
score.
exam at that day, and I was
I wish
kind of
we could
pissed,
have an
but you
earthquake.
know, things happen.
Actually, they make everybody stay.
What for? First thing I'd want to do is go home to make sure everything was all right.
No, honey, I think it's a good idea to stay at school in one place so your father and I know where to find you.
Who would you get first? Me or Marty?
Never.
Whose name is
Neither.
Venus?
I would never bother.
But if you're already outside during an earthquake, you're supposed to stay outside.
I thought you just
All
said
right,
that.
Okay. Basically, you're supposed to stay where you are. In a safe place, that is. Outside, that means away from buildings or anything else that can fall on you and hurt you. But
What if the sky
remember,
falls
stay away
on
from
you?
power lines and
Would
chimneys,
that
too.
be
But
not
what
really
if we're
safe? I think so.
Say on the way to piano lessons.
Gift
Oh
lessons.
God, you have to suffer through that?
Marty, your father and I pay good money for those lessons.
Listen, Marty. in
Well,
an
you could
earthquake,
save yourself
the
a lot
last
of time and
you get
energy
chopsticks.
and
Just pull up to the
money
side and stop.
if you
Stay away
didn't
from
make
bridges
him
and power
go.
lines.
He does
It's
not
very
look like
important to listen to the
Mozart.
radio.
Like Z104 for the best, man.
And fewer commercial breaks.
Who the fuck are you women? What the fuck is wrong with all of you? I'm breaking character right now, because you're all fucking stupid.
Back home, everybody knows what stations to listen to in case of an emergency. So we find out what we should do next, like shelter locations, if it's safe to stay in the neighborhood, you know, stuff like that.
Radios do play something other than that disco stuff you kids listen to.
This from a woman who thought Hall & Oates was farm children.
Hey! Why do we need to bring Hall & Oates into this argument? And why a bag on disco?
Phillips head. It's a torque driver. I said Phillips head, Phillips head.
Phillips, torque driver. Oh, you men take your tools so seriously.
I mean,
Go. These dishes aren't going anywhere.
Good, you're more excited about Marty's project than he is. Honey, you're really going all out. The
I wish you did that in
hardware,
bed.
Velcro, the cupboards, flex lines on the stove.
Rose, snap out of it. If the experts are right and there is an earthquake, a few bucks of prevention is smart thinking.
Ma'am, why is Marty trashing the living room?
What?
I've got to tell you, I told Marty he could have an earthquake drill.
Oh, what?
Well, I'm cool with this.
All right, troops.
Oh, Marty.
Looks like the house is structurally safe.
You were right when you said this family isn't normal, man.
Yeah, but this might be fun. I mean, when was the last time you got to trash your living room?
Okay. There's been an earthquake.
Contrived sitcom scripts.
What do we do now?
How I've
Watch
missed
TV.
them since I
Wrong
quit
way.
watching television.
No electricity. First thing we do is check for injuries. Then we make
Well,
certain
I can see
we
there's
have enough to
obviously
survive
head
on our own
trauma
for 72
all
hours.
throughout the room.
Does everybody know what to do in case of an aftershock?
Aftershock?
Quit.
You mean there's gonna be more of these things?
Yep.
Oh
Right
God,
here, there could
I
be
can
some.
tell he's cold.
So,
I
just in
wish I
case, we should
didn't.
use the family meeting place.
Like the one we used for fire drills.
That's it. Outside
What, the
by
dumpster
treehouse.
where you
That
belong?
way everybody knows where everybody is, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, Derek, you have the checklist? Yeah, okay,
Oh
ladies.
no, I don't. I am ill
Animal
prepared.
survival kit.
Okay, water.
Sack. There's enough water in there to last us 3 days, if we're careful with it.
And if you run out, there's some water in the hot water heater in an emergency.
Flashlight with extra bulbs.
Always.
Portable radio with
This
battery.
humor is
Dibs.
Tough luck in the
spot
tiny
on.
room. This is for emergency use only.
Right. Matches and candles.
But only if we know there's no gas leaks.
Right. Food.
No.
Oh, no. We save the canned stuff. Eat the stuff that can go bad first.
Like ice cream?
Got it.
No, then broccoli. But how do I cook if I don't have a stove?
Barbecue outside.
Oh, you're best at that, honey.
Oh God, I want to vomit so bad.
I knew we forgot something.
Tools.
Check.
No, you're all there. You got all the tools.
First aid kit.
Bonk each other in the head. That'd been worth it.
That's not much of a first aid kit. Back home, a lot of people have trauma first aid kits, and they have a lot more stuff in them. But, that'll do in a pinch, I suppose. Fire extinguisher.
They're beyond first aid.
There's one on each floor of the house, too.
And you store all this in a garbage can.
Right, but it has to be waterproof and portable.
Oh.
Well, now what do we do?
I give you this. You are providing some information,
No phones.
but
No phones.
No phones, emergency use only. Oh, and by the way, if you find one off the hook, put it back. If there's no dial tone, just wait. And don't go around jiggling the hook. Just messes up
there's
the
no
lines.
jiggling in this house.
It could take a
Ain't
while.
been that way since
Oh,
your
and by the
mom
way,
and I got married.
Called
That's how
your
you two
Aunt
ended
Clara
up
in
here.
Boise.
You called my sister?
That's right.
I'm
Mr.
pretty
Finn.
sure
You should
he
have one
did,
person out of state to
for
relay information to
reasons.
everybody. That way your phone lines won't be jammed with people trying to call into you.
Clara relays information like CNN.
That's a joke, people say.
Ned?
Larry?
Rose?
Larry.
The fuck you all do? I am never trusting a child with you again.
This place looks like an earthquake hit it.
He did. His name's Ned Richter.
That's actually kind of
We
funny.
survived the big one.
Yeah, it's just a drill. Marty had to do a report for school, so I thought we'd help him out a bit.
You sure go full scale, don't you, Richter?
All right, Lorenzo.
You guys
You know what? Next
probably
week
need
at the
group
neighborhood
shock
association
therapy.
meeting,
And
we're
I'm
gonna
going
make
to
sure
take
all our
my
neighbors on the block
nephew,
know
or
about
whatever
earthquakes
relation
so
this
that
child
we
is to me,
help each
and
other
we're
out when one
leaving.
hits. And there's something else. Some of those neighbors have special skills. Could be pretty helpful.
I'm not saving you
Like
from a
that
zombie
Mr.
attack if that's
Nacho
what you're
lifeguard you've been
asking.
wanting to meet.
Can I watch MTV now?
Yes. Earthquake drill officially over.
Dismissed. I want to talk to you. What about this lifeguard? Come here. What about the lifeboat?
What the hell was that?
Mom, you know those
Oh God, she's
expensive
gone
shoes
goth.
I wanted?
I seem to recall something to that effect.
Well, I have an idea. Tara knows this guy at the health club who says there's an opening for a towel girl and...
Health club? Tall girl?
I'm okay with that.
Guys? We'll talk.
I knew you'd say that.
Yes. Oh, hi, little guy. How'd your school report go to?
Like the San Andreas.
What do you mean? Didn't Mrs. Baumgartner like it?
Like it. She loved it. She loved it so much. She made the whole class prepare for an earthquake. What to do during
Oh
and
God,
after.
that sounds
with that?
horrifying.
She gave
I'd be
me a
embarrassed
special
by that.
project for the science fair.
Not another earthquake drill, I hope.
Oh no, this time I get to choose my own subject.
Oh, yeah? What is it this time?
Killer bees!
Oh shit.
Seismic thing.
I'm assuming that's called humor. I'm failing to see it.
It moves and it shakes you, completely overtakes you. Just no
Yes.
way for you to
Let's
get
wrap
loose.
this
The
whole
crowd
thing
starts
up with
ripping and
rap.
the kids start
Because if
jumping.
anything the
It's
central
time
United
to shake
States
the boots.
knows really
it's
well,
no joke.
it's rap.
no fling, just duck and cover from the seismic thing. Seismic thing.
I missed out on who
seismic
it
thing.
was.
Moving and shaking with the seismic thing.
Oh man. I gotta find out. As soon as this is over, I'm gonna pull back and see if I remember who that is. So what's the time frame on that? Alright. Because I know...
When the shaking is over and the aftershocks ring, you'll know you've had a visit from the seismic thing. Seismic thing, seismic thing, moving and shaking with the seismic thing.
Seismic thing.
I can't believe this is...
Though it may be nasty to
I
this,
mean,
you should clean. You must
I
be
understand,
ready for the
but I
seismic
also...
Oh, I forgot to toilet you. I told Marty he could have an earthquake drill.
Oh, what?
Careful. Charles Bronson would never allow that.
Wow, a blooper.
That was special. That was for the real.
Seismic thing.
That's all.
You actually had something quasi-funny. I'd laugh if they are still in business. I really would. Alright, so I gotta check one thing real fast. Cast, here we go. Ah, shit. Get back. Frank Bonner. That name sounds familiar. Okay, overall impressions while I'm trying to figure this out. Frank Bonner. I love technology, by the way. It's just so weird that they had him and like that was like a thing. Like, I don't know if he's doing this because he, rehab, like because he's doing a public service thing because he got in trouble. I don't really get it. Like, because I know him from something, and it's going to drive me nuts, and I have to know what it is. Oh, bummer. Oh, that's where I knew him. Oh my God, I'm embarrassed. Frank Bonner was on WKRP in Cincinnati. I could have been cracking those jokes the entire time. Wow. I didn't recognize Frank Bonner. I am ashamed of myself in ways I can't even describe. Do yourself a favor and look up Frank Bonner in WKRP in Cincinnati. That was some quality shit, but the fact that he's in this kind of depresses me. So I'm assuming this is a court-ordered thing. Otherwise, he wouldn't be in it. I really don't see why he would be. But there you go. I learned a thing. Yay. Oh, well. Well, I guess I feel safer about an earthquake hitting me. I guess all this stuff over here is just going to follow me and I'll die. I could think of worse ways to go. Speaking of which, until next time, party people, toodles.